Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we're going to be reviewing the Ranger with the 2.7 V6. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Lariat Miller Ford here in Provo for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 2.7 liter V6 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 19 around town and then 23 on the highway, with power outputs being 315 horsepower and then 400 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now this review is mainly about the 2.7 V6, but I do want to quickly touch base on the Ranger because, well, I haven't reviewed one in a few months, so I figured we'd go over some of the key details on this particular one. So this one is built off of a Lariat package, and it's got this really cool kind of like grayish blue. I love it. Got the cool C-shaped lights. You can see we've got fog lights with this, and then notice a lot of gray painted elements which kind of make it look a little bit classier. And then we've got these nice all-terrain tires from the factory, and I like the machined finish on the wheels. That makes it look sharp. Of course, you got your Lariat badge there on the side, and then you have your Sport 4x4 badge here, and you got a little cutout there for the step. Now, a big difference with this and the Ranger Raptor, you got leaf springs on the regular truck here, quote-unquote regular, right? And then here's your side profile. The Ranger looks sharp. And then this one doesn't have bed liner, but you can get that as an option. We do have some outlets in the bed though, which is really cool. And then you can see here with the metallic gray bumper as well. Yeah, it's a nice look. And then the Lariat does give you a nicer interior as well. So you've got some nicer trim pieces here, and then same thing with the seats as well. And then if I actually pop over here, you can see on the door panel the nicer trim up top. And then you have stuff like memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, all of our window controls, the mirrors power fold in. Payload capacity is 1431, so you still have good payload capacity with the V6. And then you can see here with the seats, they are heated, by the way. Got your power adjustments there on the side, your light controls, and you got this nice trim on the dash. And then I'll quickly turn it on so you can see the whole setup here. So nice digital gauge cluster, the Ranger. You can see with the physical controls, it does have adaptive cruise control lane centering, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a 360 camera system with it as well. Great resolution. Dual zone climate. And this still has the whole kind of like drive select thing. Let me close the door so it'll actually... It says the whole drive select thing, which actually pops up here on the screen to change the drive modes. But you've got drive modes for different conditions depending on what you're doing. And then that whole setup is down here. And this is what I like about this. Look at the differential lock. It's actually here on a physical button. And then you got your drive line select here as well. And then you've got the double glove box with the loaded up one, which is cool. So top one, and then you have the regular bottom one down below. And then we do have a power sliding window with this. So it's a loaded up Ranger. Big thing's the window sticker. So unfold this for you guys. So you can see here, Lariat package. Now the biggest thing is going to be the V6 price. So $2,195 is the premium for the V6. So that brings this one to $53,080. Let's take it out, drive it, and, well, see how this bad boy performs. Well, let us set off in the 2.7 V6. And this is exciting because I know a lot of people have want to see this new 2.7 V6, because the Ranger Raptor, as cool as it is, might not be practical for some folks, and you know, they're hard to get. Whereas, you know, regular Ranger with its better payload capacity and better availability, right, might make sense for more folks. So let's try to find that out. Actually setting off in the 2.7 Ranger. suspension's comfortable, that's for sure. I mean, this is a Lariat, so yeah, I expect it to be a little more comfortable. Seems like there's a lot of torque right off the bat. I mean, it's no effort with the power so far. Sounds good too. Yeah, the power is really strong. Just on the low end. It handles well. The leaf springs and everything. Ah, great. The person had 2 lanes they could have used, and of course they picked this lane. Well, we finally have an opportunity to get an acceleration with the new 2.7. Well, we are struggling for traction a bit because of the rain, but it's quick. It is truly quick. Yeah, it's a torque monster. Man, I need lots of windshield wiper here. So the 2.7, it seems like there's no downside to this. I mean, it is more expensive than the 2.3, but fuel economy is good. It's got great power. It's super smooth. And yeah, it's not the Ranger Raptor, right, in terms of power. That's got 400 horsepower. But it's really solid. It really is impressive. So I like it. I like the 2.7. I think this is probably, I mean, it is more expensive, you know, $2,000. That's a tough one to decide if that's worth it or not. Let me know what you guys think about the new 2.7, but it is, ooh, it is a fun powertrain in the new Ranger. Well, 2.3 Ranger, back to back with the 2.7. I can say it is not as deep in terms of the tone. The 2.7 being a V6, it definitely has a little bit of a deeper tone to it. Oh man, yeah, right off the bat there's a big difference. It's substantial. It is substantial. Oh yeah. So the 2.7 was like effortless low-end torque.